Hello and welcome to Tour 77, and we are back. In today's video, once again, I wanted to speak a little bit about the vehicles that I am interested in, okay? What type of overlanding am I planning to do? The type of overlanding that I'm planning to do will greatly impact the type of vehicle that I'm looking to get. Okay, so if I'm planning to just stay perhaps a little bit on track, which is the way I would really like to do it, if I need to be honest with you, then that gives me a lot more options about what type of vehicle I can buy, which is nice, because I don't want, I can lower the amount of types of vehicles I can get simply by making sure or finding a route which is going to take me off the beaten path. If I know the route's going to take me off the beaten path, I need something that's going to be tough and reliable. It's got to be modified, okay? And preferably, this is part of the problem which I'm going to struggle with. It's going to be probably an old vehicle, I don't want to take a brand new Range Rover through, brushes, and have that thing just get scarred up on the side. I don't want that, So I need to think about which way I'm going to do this journey. And I think I'm going to stay on the beaten path. I'm going to do a combination of both, okay? So I'm going to go off the beaten path when I know I can go off the beaten path. Yeah, come in.
What are you doing?
I'm just making a video, but come in if you want.
Okay.
No one can see you.
We need to come and sleep.
Come in. I want to make sure that the car is going to be... So I do want to... So, like I'm saying, I want to stay on the beaten path, but let's say I want to go into the desert, to see something specific, I want to be able to do that. And I want the car to be able to handle not just the terrain, but the journey itself, be able to carry enough water for the entire family and so forth, and enough fuel for us to get there, So I am strongly, I'm having to take this all into account. And, I don't want to start talking about cars yet. I don't want to start naming names, right? I'm not going to do that just yet. I'm going to do that when I get my hand on these cars. And then we're going to go through these cars properly, okay? I'm going to give you the pluses and the minuses about every single car that I'm focusing on, and I'm thinking about the positives about having a new car, because I'm considering having a new car, the negatives about having a new car, and the positives and negatives about having old cars, okay? I also want to talk about soft roaders. What's a soft roader? I think you guys know what a soft roader is. It's the type of big Jeeps that you see that look mean and tough on the streets, but you see a lady driving her kids to school in it. That's a soft roader, okay? Because those cars are built for the roads. They're built to keep the occupants a little bit higher, give them a bit of road, give them a bit of road presence, keep the kids high, keep them safe. And also it will normally have some type of all-wheel drive system. Sometimes they'll have four-wheel drive systems. Yes, there is a difference. We're going to go into that one day as well. But the reality is most of these cars that you see on the road, like X-Drives and Quattros, those are types of all-wheel drive systems. So are they built for, really the Gobi Desert? I'm sure they could handle where I'm planning to go. But, if I'm going to be traveling, I don't want to be restricted, really. And I'm not going to be going crazy off-road either, but there's only so much an all-wheel drive system can do. All-wheel drive systems are normally for the roads anyway, to keep you on the road, to keep you firmly on the road. So this is something I'm going to have to think about. What else am I going to have to think about? I'm going to have to think about the max gross weight that I can carry. We are planning to drive a very long distance, and thus we want to make sure we are as efficient as possible and light as possible. That's the way we're going to combat being efficient on the road. We're going to use, or preferably we're going to use, all-terrain tires. That will give us a good combination of being able to go slightly off-road, perhaps even grapplers, I don't know. I don't even think we need grapplers. These are the tires that have a little bit more extra tread on the side. I'm not sure if we're going to do grapplers. I think we're just going to stick with some really good, really efficient all-terrain tires. Once again, I'm going to make a video about this as well, this specific topic. And this will give us the ability to go off-road, and it will make things as efficient as possible. All these things count. So as the lighter we are, and if we take all the things, these little things into consideration, then I think we will make the journey, whilst we're not, sticking, thousands of dollars worth of fuel into the tank because we've added, 400 kilos worth of weight. That's not what we want. We don't want to do that. 400 kilos of weight, and that's not including our family. We weigh altogether perhaps 300 kilos. So we have to take all this into consideration. It's important because if we were driving 300-400 miles, even 1,000 miles, it wouldn't make that much of a difference. But when you're thinking of driving 30 or 40,000 miles, then it does. It makes a massive difference, along the way altogether. It's going to compound. So we need to be careful. I'm also going to talk about the storage systems in the back, because I don't know whether I'm going to make one myself or I'm going to have one made for the vehicle, or I'm going to buy a sort of an all-purpose system for the back. I'm going to speak about the positives and negatives of that. Once again, that's a video to come a little later. What else? Sleeping system. We need to talk about that. Whether I'm going to have a rooftop tent, whether I'm going to have a tent within a tent. One way or another, I need to stay safe. This is Africa. We have animals out there that will not be nice to you. And I'm thinking about the family as well. So there are many systems that are available. We want something light. We want something that is user friendly. We want something we can take down quick. We want something that will fare well in all extremes, in all temperatures. We're planning to go to the desert. We're also planning to go to the coldest country in Africa, which I think is Swaziland. Is it Swaziland? Let me know in the comments section if you know what the coldest country in Africa is. I think the median temperature is 5 degrees Celsius. Yeah, man, they have that. So yeah, let me know in the comment section. What else? Yeah, so I want to make sure that the family is kept, dry and happy and warm and clean, and fed. And this vehicle needs to do everything, okay? Which is the reason why we are talking right now. We're talking right now because we're getting started right now, okay? And the next not even 9 months, the next 6 months is going to be a massive call. It's going to, it's going to define how we travel in September, believe it or not. So 9 months away. I'm looking for this channel to grow. It's important for this channel to grow because it's going to help us along the way as well. I want people to see what we do, and that anybody else can do it. And even if you have a family, it doesn't matter what the age of the children are, you can bring them with you, you can homeschool them, you can teach them, you can work on the road, as long as you have the right vehicle. And yeah, we're planning to do so much together as a family, and most importantly, we're planning to make sure that this journey keeps us together. We're not breaking up or anything. I'm just saying we want it to bring us even closer together than what we are now. So yeah, look, things are looking good at this present moment. I haven't done anything because it's just finished. You know, I think it's the 2nd today, the 2nd of January. So we haven't done anything. It's just been sort of all chilled out, but we are planning to do more. I'm planning to get my head down and actually start some work on this project. And yeah, hopefully, well, not hopefully, we will have some tangible things for you to see. Guys, thank you for watching. If you've watched it all the way to now, please hit the like button. It'll be well appreciated. I understand that we haven't edited this video. So I know when it comes to engagement, it's always better to edit the videos so it's nice and snappy. But right now, I'm trying to add a bit of depth to the channel. So I'm making a video every single day. I'm also making videos on the OVERLAND channel, and I'm making one every single day to keep you guys up to date. So guys, please feel free to watch OVERLAND if you want to know a little bit more about the other side of the journey, you know, the family side, the journey itself. If you want to learn more about how we're going to do it and more about the technical side of things, then you are in the right place. So guys, that's it. That's all I've got time for tonight. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.